Welcome back everyone to another Street Fighter retrospective legacy video. So here we go, I'm gonna start playing Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. Yeah, I set a difficulty 4. And wow, they just, you know, that they keep on recycling the same intro screen. I mean, you'd think they'd do something a little different, but anyway, here's the Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, which in the Japan is known as Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Which, to be honest, I do kind of like the turbo look of that little label that has it, but it's kind of shame we don't have it like outside of Japan. Apart from the Super Nintendo version, it actually had that nice turbo logo to it. But yeah, here we go. So I'm going to choose Blanka. Let's be frank, I'm not really the best at charge characters, so I thought, you know what, why not use that opportunity to play like a charge character like Blanka. I mean, I do have some fascination for charge characters. So yes, let's see how far I go. So far it doesn't seem so bad. So that was kinda easy, so it's not so bad. Yeah, I'm trying to figure his controls again, so it has been a very long time since I played Blanka. And obviously I can't like carelessly just use electricity, because if I do that, then I'm open for a wide attack. And that's something I've noticed every time. It's probably a trend of the older Street Fighter 2 games or something, but whenever you start playing the game, it's like the first like 3-4 characters you verse with, it seems to start a slightly bit easier. And then after the bonus stage is over, after you do that, and then you can definitely see a slight difficulty spike to it. So I have noticed that quite a bit. So every single bonus stage you go past to it. I don't know if that was intentional, but I believe it kind of is. Wow. Wow. Curtin went all ape shit at me. He just went crazy. Even though it looked like I was doing quite well. I do like that biting technique, so when he grabs him. And it's kind of unfortunate now, because in the newer Street Fighter 2 games, you don't seem to see any like indication of like violency levels, like bloods and stuff. So that is a shame, to be honest, even though this game is considered to be rated 12 in the UK, rated 12 plus, so that kinda sucks, I guess. Well, I did say I'm not really the best at charge characters, but it's quite interesting that I'm able to actually use Blanka's rolling attack sometimes a few times, even with less charging. So basically you have to charge these kind of moves to do this. And there are times I can actually pull two or three in one string, which is kind of amazing, to be honest. So let's focus on finishing him. Wow, I'm getting really wrecked here, as I'm being very careless. Wow, is this it for me? Probably not. Wow. Wow. That is just literally by luck. Just made it by the split second. And also noticed one thing actually with the arcade ports of it. You can't really seem to change the turbo settings. That's what I've noticed. So that was kind of strange. I mean, in the home port version of Street Fighter 2 Turbo, or in the Super Nintendo called Street Fighter 2 Turbo, for the Mega Drive / Genesis, it was known as Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. And yeah, anyhow, yeah, you can seem in the home ports version, you seem that you can able to change the speed settings of the turbo. So it's kind of weird that in the arcade versions it doesn't let you select the turbo settings during middle of the character select screen. So it's kind of weird. but I'm that. It's like it's not that fast. It's just a slight, just little speed enhancement I've noticed throughout the gameplay. So, I mean, it's not as crazy fast when you actually compare this to the Street Fighter 2. Well, yeah, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, because in that game, during the character select screen, you're able to change the game speed of it. So, I found that really kind of weird, but it's a little gripe. Oh, was that a cheap hit? Because I seem to have noticed that final hit, it kind of sped up a bit when it fell down. So, oh my god, I'm already at the bonus stage. So basically, after this, I'm probably gonna notice a slight like difficulty spike. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. By the way, I've put this game into full screen mode and put it at the arcade filter screen, and it actually looks quite beautiful actually, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely has that arcade like screen layout to it. So wow, how many rollings did I do? This is the amount of roller attacks I've done. Wow, you input reading slut. You input reading slut. Seriously. To be honest, I guess it's not any much different than Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, because let's face it, the input reads in that game is probably the worst. It's probably the worst. I mean, if you have ever seen Zangief being such a cheap asshole, it was like a little short video clip I've uploaded. But so basically, in the third round, he grabbed me and yeah, basically took most of my health when he was biting me. He has taken like almost the whole health, and that is cheap. Even if it was putting like money in the arcade cabinet machines just to play this game, is what a way to make money. I'm not gonna lie. This is so unfair. People wasting so much money, and oh god. Yeah, Zangief was giving me a beat down, and he was giving me a hard time as well. Yeah, and the recovery times is crazy now in this. So I've noticed it is slightly. It's the thing. It's always slight differences. But other than that, the game itself is pretty much the same. I'm just spamming now. Leap of faith. Basically, everything was a leap of faith this round. Oh, this is the version of this game that's the first time we see Dhalsim doing teleportations, as well as in the home port versions as well. It was kind of crazy when you first saw that, and that you can teleport. Wow! But then you notice this also has some kind of weakness to it. I mean, if you teleport and you're right next to him, there's a chance, like 50-50 chance, you're able to hit him. I mean, the only way I've done most of the time, if he comes close to me, when he's doing his yoga disappearing act and comes in front of me, I'll just do down kick at him, or just do that. Uh-oh. Okay, little jab. Okay, I'll take it. You know something? It feels like in every Street Fighter game I'm playing, I'm lowering the difficulty, and then it seems like I'm getting worse and worse, and this is a bit weird. I mean, the first gameplay I did for the Street Fighter 2 World Warrior, I done pretty good with the highest difficulty, even though if I was winning by luck. And then even the last game I done pretty well without using continues. And to be honest, I don't think this is going to be the case this time around. So yeah, after this, I mean, if I do manage to win this, I mean, if I do lose and keep on replaying different characters, so I'll probably go back to Shoto characters, because let's face it, I should stick to like those kind of type of characters I'm used to. Like, yeah, speaking of Ryu, here you go. It's kind of weird that the fact he doesn't seem to do the air Tatsumakis, even as a CPU player. It's kind of weird. I mean, I do like it though. Like, it's kind of cool. Like the fact it's like it was slightly different to it. So with this air Tatsumaki, it was kind of like a streamline. Streamline meaning that it seems to go straight forward. And when you compare that to the Super Street Fighter 2 versions of it, it seems to do the air Tatsumaki, but it slightly like goes down. If that makes sense. So like since that point, all the Street Fighter games, it's been like that the whole time for these kind of Tatsus. Wow, input reading slut. How did you read that so easy? I mean, having said that, I think I lost a round or two when I was playing online, and I was figuring out, so wow, to do the uppercut while I'm rolling like that, that has some like luck, either luck or skill just to time that right. Because even that, I figure it'll be impossible even for me to do this. Oh, come on! Ugh. Ah, another bonus stage. You know what that means? Another difficulty spike after this. I don't know what, sometimes it's like I can do quite well with the barrels except for like 1 or 2. I don't know if that seems to be the case like all the time. That time like I do well. Like this one. Something can miss it even though you feel like you hit it. It bounces. So I could miss 1 or 2 most of the time. Oh no. Why E Honda? Why him? He's probably the worst matchup. I definitely feel I'm gonna lose this time around. I mean, I can't see it. Look, already I'm lost more than half health. Come on, man. I mean, of all this CPU character, E Honda was probably one of the characters I probably hated him the most. A lot of people seem to hate Blanka because of jumping mechanics and stuff kicking, but with me, it's not the case. It was actually E Honda. He's like the stuff of nightmares. So I'm just gonna try my best actually, see if I can get him. Look how much, and I've been blocking, and somehow he can still attack me. Well, what can I do? And speaking about it, that's probably my first loss since playing Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior and Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. So hey, I mean I probably have to lose at one point anyway. I mean, how far could I have gone? And the kind of sad thing is, this is that like difficulty 4, so it's shouldn't be that too hard, too difficult, and I'm still struggling. That just goes to show that, yeah, I mean, I'm not the world's best Street Fighter 2 player, so I'm not really boasting about it, but yeah, at least the thing is I'm having fun. I mean, if I'm having fun, that's the main thing. I want to see if I can take care of him, because E Honda's one of the worst matchups, like I said earlier. That is kind of weird. Why he didn't seem as difficult than he did as like the first time I was fighting him, until that second set of this match. I managed to beat him now. How strange. Anyway, let's talk about the home port version of this game. I mean, a lot of people like consider the Super Nintendo version to be vastly superior, and then people like were bashing towards the Mega Drive / Genesis, which I don't know why. I mean, to me, I've kind of like really liked the Mega Drive / Genesis over the Super Nintendo, mainly because the gameplay I think was a lot more smoother. Plus, it had a 6-button layout controlling the front. So, wow. I thought it was going to be a double KO, but the other Blanka one. I don't know if that was intentional by this CPU, but let's see. Ah! Ah! Probably 1/3 of the health gone there. And yeah, I knew it. I knew that CPU Blanka is gonna outclass me. So yes, what was I saying? Yes, so I've actually considered the Mega Drive version of the Street Fighter 2 Special Champion. So yeah, I kind of preferred that version over the Super Nintendo. Because people said, yeah, Mega Drive sounded like very muffled, sound is very scratchy. But to be honest, I mean, Super Nintendo wasn't any better either, because that version was kind of weird itself. I mean, sometimes there's some gameplay mechanics that seem to have worked well, but I think overall the Mega Drive just seems to outclass it, because with the Mega Drive version, it was very, very, very close to the arcade ports. I mean, regarding the sound effects, music, and pretty much nearly everything. Just that the graphical look to it, it seemed similar to the Super Nintendo. Graphic look, as in not as the system graphic, but the look of the Street Fighter game itself. They probably have taken from Super Nintendo part of it, and then they probably like downsampled it to Mega Drive. But hey, I'm just waffling on. And yeah, this Blanka is like giving me a flipping hard time. No! I wonder what happens if I just take it slightly seriously. So in this gameplay, I'm just gonna be Blanka. That's it. So I'm gonna stick to it. If I chose Blanka, I'm gonna stick to it and then finish the game with him. This is why I don't do much of the rolling tactics when it goes upwards. You just saw that, didn't you? That's it. Oh my lord. What happened there? What happened there? Oh, this time's a double KO. Wasn't before. That's the worst thing when it happens in fighting games. When you get cornered. I mean, I hate it when I get literally in the edge of the screen getting cornered. But then again, sometimes it can be an advantage as well, because you can just sometimes jump kick them and then seems to be effective to some characters. Finally, in just one round. One more to go. You know what? I need to start playing the online version of this game as well now, so more often. So probably I can refine my gameplay a lot better. I mean, I wouldn't just do it because of rank wise. I'll do it just to like self-practice or just have a bit of casual fun, really. So I mean, if you're up for it, anyone's watching this, I mean, I'm more than happy if you want to play online, just for some casual fun, really. I'm up for it. Am I gonna get him this time? Got you. You son of a bitch, I got you. Ah, finally. So I'm gonna probably hopefully I can finish this game soon now. Cause to be honest, I can't wait to finish this so I can just hopefully jump into the Super Street Fighter 2 version of the games. I mean them version of the games I probably like the most due to the soundtrack. I mean, not many people would agree, but I actually preferred Super Street Fighter 2 a lot more. Because I do remember playing when I was a little kid. Played Super Street Fighter 2 a lot. And unfortunately, even though I've mentioned about how Super Nintendo version was bad, I've actually had the Super Nintendo port. But only because as a child, like, I just remembered it. Just because of childhood memories. For nostalgia, yeah, for nostalgia reasons really. I'd say I actually enjoyed it. Whoa. Even as me, Balrog has slightly different like punch mechanics. Maybe because it's Super Street Fighter. What did I say? Super Street Fighter? I do apologize. I meant to say Street Fighter Turbo. Yeah, I managed to win that just by grazing that. Well, not as bad as with the CPU Blanka. I mean, he gave me a hard time actually. Yeah, what I was trying to do something different rather than just beating the trash cans. I was trying to learn a few moves, but it doesn't seem to work that way. I always love it when like the speed like just vamps up when you actually hold one of the buttons. You can speed up the gameplay just like near the end of the match. Oh no, it's Balrog, and yeah, I'm talking about the Japanese version of Balrog, which is actually Vega. Man, he's kicking my ass already. Oh my god! You know what? I had no idea that the rolling technique going upwards, he would grab me. I had no idea. So it's good to find out now. So yeah, scratch that move out of the way now when he's climbing up the cages. You know what? I do have a Super Nintendo Mini, so when I have the chance, I'm gonna probably play some of the games actually, because there's some games I want to play from that system. And having said that, I mean, Super Nintendo and Mega Drive days, they're all my childhood, so I probably like grew up most of them in the older generations. Yeah, see what I tried to run away because I knew it was kind of pointless anyway. Oh, good. Just by 3 seconds to spare. I mean, what was I gonna say now? Yeah, now I remember. Vega players in Street Fighter 5. I hate them the most. I don't know why. It's something about it. It just grinds my gears. I have no idea why. And there's probably other few characters I actually hate. I mean, obviously, this like in probably one or probably every game, there's gonna be at least like a few characters I'm not gonna like. And he just totally bamboozled me right on the ground. Yeah, handsome fighter never lose a fight. Yeah, basically that's why you put in a mask, because just not to show your ugly face. That's why, isn't it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna stick to Blanka now actually still. Only because I do want to see Blanka's ending again. It was one of my favorite endings. So all he's gonna do is gonna kick my face every time he's jumping at me. Now I'm gonna be quite aggressive because let's face it, I already lost a few rounds. I mean at this point it doesn't really make a difference now, so I'm just gonna go crazy and just beat the shit out of him. Yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to concentrate now. Actually, trying to take it slightly bit serious now. Wow. Hmm. I mean, I guess if you're like trying to evade that technique, I mean, doing the uppercut while you're doing the cage seems to be more effective, I guess. I mean, otherwise, it's best just to dodge actually. Like that, yes. I don't really see a point actually coming close unless you're doing the uppercut, which is sure you can. Well, how many times you could jump at the cage? He's doing it so many times. Again? What? Wow, this round he's going all out with the cage moves. And again? Oh, come on, he just done it until he got that hit. He didn't just give up. Just one more hit. Yeah. There you go. Yep, I'm still missing that palm tree. Yeah, I'm being salty sour now, but I'm gonna keep on saying it. I do actually miss the palm tree from the World Warrior version of the game. I probably like ranted about that slightly in the last video of Street Fighter Legacy. And I didn't notice while I was talking over. I already lost one round. Well, I guess I gotta go avoid his spamming techniques. I just kick over him now. I mean, the only effect is I forgot his Tiger Uppercut is so deadly. He takes a lot of damage. It's very punishable. It's kind of strange that after Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I believe, then he does the multi hits when he does the Tiger Uppercut. Otherwise, it's just one hit. Now it kind of does the like multi combos now. Unless that remains to be seen, since Sagat is gonna be a new Season 3 character for Street Fighter 5. So actually, I'm quite looking forward to that because I do like his character design, his costume, everything. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. With Cody, I don't know. I've kind of got mixed feelings about Cody, to be honest, with the new update of the character. So, I mean, really, with Cody, I think they should have buffed the character's look a bit more. Otherwise, he's kind of has that slender look. Slender look, yeah. This is kind of weird way of saying it, but yeah, he does have that very skinny like posture to it. Come on, Bison. Oh, god damn it. Wow! Did you just see that? He done a scissor kick, he went over me and then he attacked me. That's kind of clever, I mean, for CPU. Sometimes CPU is quite clever. I mean, there's some things they can do that a normal person can't do. I mean, that's all I can do, just rolling and stuff. I mean, I can't like aimlessly just do electricity like I mentioned, because I mean, as a noob or like a beginner, well, having said that, I'm actually a noob with charge characters, so I'm one to talk. But yeah, but that's the reason I wouldn't use the charge tactics. I mean, I wouldn't use charge tactics at all, unless someone's like jumping over me, like as an overhead tactic, and then yeah, maybe I should use electricity, but doesn't seem to be the likely case for me. I mean, when I'm versing anyone. And wow, I'm already like, okay, I shouldn't talk too soon. Let's finish this asshole. Yes, finally got him. Yes, let's enjoy this cutscene. Well, I hope you enjoyed my playthrough, even though I believe I kind of played this game really sluggish. But yeah, so I can't wait to hop onto the Super Street Fighter 2. Hopefully I play a lot better in the next game. I do like Blanka's like in the middle of it. That's the number 1, Bison number 2, Saga's number 3. And yeah, so hopefully I'll see you in the next video. I'm actually can't wait. I'm looking forward to it more to the next game. So bye.